my friend, and welcome to this new episode. Today, I want to talk with you about something very simple, but also very important, our daily routine. You know, our daily routine is the way we live every single day. The small actions, the little habits, the things we do again and again. Sometimes we don't think about them, but they actually tell a lot about our lives. So today, I'm going to tell you about my day. What I do from the moment I wake up in the morning until the time I go to bed at night. And while I tell you my story, I want you to think about your own daily routine too, because maybe my day is similar to yours, or maybe it's very different. Are you ready? Let's begin together. Morning, the beginning of the day. Every morning, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. Sometimes my alarm rings, and I don't want to get out of bed. My body feels heavy and my mind says, just 5 more minutes, please. But I know if I stay in bed too long, I will feel lazy all day. So I open my eyes, take a deep breath, and tell myself, come on, it's a new day. Let's start fresh. When I finally get up, the first thing I do is open the window. I love to feel the fresh air coming into the room, the sound of birds, the soft light of the morning, and the smell of clean air make me feel alive. It's like the world is saying, good morning to me. Then I go to the bathroom to wash my face. The cold water touches my skin and helps me wake up completely. I brush my teeth slowly, thinking about what I want to do today. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and smile. It's a small thing, but it helps me start the day in a positive way. Do you also look at yourself and smile in the morning? If not, you should try it. It really changes your mood. After that, I make my bed. I know it's just a small task, but it gives me a sense of order. When my bed is clean and tidy, my mind feels more peaceful. It's like saying, okay, the day is starting well. Then I go to the kitchen to make my breakfast. Usually, I eat something light but healthy. Maybe bread with cheese, or eggs with a cup of tea or coffee. While I eat, I like to listen to something. Maybe some calm music, or sometimes an English podcast. Just like the one you're listening to now. It helps me feel inspired and ready to learn something new. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Many people skip breakfast because they're in a hurry, but breakfast is very important. It gives you energy and helps your brain work better. So if you don't eat breakfast, please start doing it. Your body will thank you. After breakfast, I usually check my phone. I look at my messages, emails, and sometimes social media. But I try not to spend too much time on it, because if I stay too long on my phone, I lose focus. That's why I tell myself, just 10 minutes, and that's it. When I finish, I prepare to go out or start working. I brush my hair, get dressed, and make sure I look clean and ready for the day. Even if I work from home, I still like to change my clothes, because it makes me feel more professional and more motivated. During the day, work and study time. After getting ready, my main focus is work or study. Some days I work from home on my projects, and other days I go out to meet people or do something new. When I work, I always try to create a calm environment. I turn off the TV, close any unnecessary apps on my phone, and prepare a cup of coffee. While I work, I like to make a small to-do list. I write down everything I need to do that day. Even small things like reply to an email or wash the dishes. Every time I finish something, I check it off. That small action gives me motivation because it shows that I am making progress. Do you also make a to-do list for your day? If not, you can start doing it today. It's a simple but powerful way to stay organized and focused. When I study English, I always try to make it interesting. For example, I don't just read grammar books. I listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos, or talk to friends online. Sometimes I talk to myself in English, describing what I'm doing. I'm making coffee. I'm cleaning my room. I'm writing my notes. It's a fun way to practice. Learning English is not something you do one time. It's something you do every day, just like brushing your teeth. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Afternoon, taking a break. Around 1 or 2 o'clock, I take a break for lunch. I try to eat something healthy, like vegetables, rice, or soup. After eating, I usually feel a little sleepy, so I take some time to relax. Sometimes I listen to soft music, sometimes I read a book, or just close my eyes for 10 minutes. In the afternoon, I often go outside for a short walk. I believe walking is one of the best habits you can have. It clears your mind, helps you think better, and gives you new energy. When I walk, I try not to think too much about work. Instead, I just enjoy the moment. The sound of people talking, the smell of food in the air, the color of the sky. These little things make me feel grateful for life. Do you go for walks too? If not, maybe you can try walking for 10 or 15 minutes every day. It's good for your body and your mind. When the afternoon slowly turns into evening, I start to feel that the energy of the day is changing. The light outside becomes softer, and the sky begins to turn orange and pink. It's a beautiful time. Everything feels calm, and I can finally breathe a little after all the work of the day. Usually, I finish my work around 6 o'clock. I close my laptop, stretch my body, and say to myself, "Good job! You did your best today." Even if I didn't finish everything, I remind myself that progress is more important than perfection. Do you also say something nice to yourself when you finish work? You should try it. It helps you feel proud and motivated for the next day. After that, I go to the kitchen again to prepare some dinner. Sometimes I cook something simple like pasta or rice with vegetables. Other times, I just make a sandwich and drink a cup of tea. While I cook, I often play some music or listen to a podcast in English. It makes me feel relaxed and also helps me learn without stress. I think that's the best way to study a language, not only when you sit and read, but also when you live with it, when it becomes a part of your life. After dinner, I clean the dishes and organize the kitchen. I don't like to leave a mess before going to sleep, because I believe that a clean space helps me have a clear mind. Then, I sit in the living room and check my phone again. But this time, I try to be more careful. I don't want to waste too much time scrolling on social media. Instead, I try to use my phone to do something useful, like watching English videos, reading something interesting, or talking with a friend who makes me smile. Sometimes I video call my family or my close friends. We talk about our day, we laugh, and we share stories. Even if I had a stressful day, their voices make me feel calm again. It reminds me that no matter how busy life is, we always need connection, love, and laughter. Night, reflection, and rest. When the night comes, it's time to slow down even more. I like to make my home quiet and peaceful. I turn off the bright lights and keep only a small lamp near my bed. The soft light makes me feel safe and comfortable. Before going to bed, I usually prepare a cup of warm tea or milk. It helps me relax and prepare for sleep. Then, I take my notebook and write a few sentences about my day. I don't write much, just a few lines about what I did, what I learned, and how I felt. For example, I might write, "Today I worked hard and learned new words in English. I felt tired but also proud of myself." This small habit helps me understand my life better. It's like talking to my own heart, telling it, "I see you, I hear you, and I'm proud of you." Do you write about your day too? If you don't, maybe you can start tonight. It doesn't have to be perfect English. Just express your thoughts, your feelings, your life. The more you write, the more confident you become in English and in yourself. After writing, I usually read a few pages of a book. I prefer simple and positive books, something that gives me good energy before sleeping. I don't like to read sad or stressful things at night. I believe that what you read before sleeping can affect your dreams and your mood the next morning. Then I put my book aside, close my eyes, and take a deep breath. I think about the good things that happened during the day, even the small ones. Maybe someone smiled at me, maybe I finished a task, or maybe I just enjoyed the sunshine. Gratitude is a beautiful habit. When you think about good things before sleeping, you sleep better and wake up with a happier heart. Sometimes before sleeping, I also repeat some affirmations, small positive sentences that help me feel peaceful. I say to myself, "I did my best today. Tomorrow will be a good day. I am strong, I am learning, and I am growing." And then slowly, I fall asleep. The world becomes quiet and my body rests. I know that tomorrow is another chance to try again, to learn again, and to live again. Up reflection and questions for you? Now, my friend, I want you to think about your daily routine. What time do you wake up in the morning? Do you drink coffee or tea? Do you work, study, or take care of your family? Do you make time to walk, relax, or talk with someone you love? Remember, your daily routine shapes your life. If you want a better life, start by changing one small thing in your day. Maybe wake up 10 minutes earlier. Maybe write a small note of gratitude. Maybe learn 5 new English words every morning. Small actions, when done every day, create big results. So tell me, what is one thing you want to change or add to your daily routine? Think about it now. Say it out loud if you can. It's your life, your story, your choice. Before we finish this episode, I want to say something to you, my dear listener. If you enjoyed this story, if you learned even one new word, or if it made you feel calm and motivated, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, you help me make more stories and podcasts for you. Stories that are easy, beautiful, and full of real English that you can understand. And every time you listen, you become better, step by step. So please click the subscribe button now, and also give a like if you enjoyed this episode. It really means a lot to me, and it helps this small community of English learners grow bigger and stronger. Remember, we are learning together, and every single listener is important. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm really proud of you, because you are improving your English and your life at the same time.